Welcome to the Dirt Shed Show in association with Chain Reaction Cycles. A little bit different this week because Martyn and co are still up in Scotland, i.e. they're not back here in the Dirt Shed, so a bit of a tech takeover with myself and Mr. Henry the Professor right here. Plenty of cool stuff coming up on this week's show. Okay, so let's dive straight into news and all the cool stuff that you need to know this week. So first up, what is the bike you were talking about 2 seconds ago?
So the new Commencal Supreme, maybe kind of a variation or maybe even a whole new bike.
Yeah.
Under Aoroa at Fort Bill, so got a winning start.
He wasn't going
slow, was he? No, so that looks really cool. The chain now routes under the stay as opposed to over the top.
Over it. Neat.
Yeah, so you know, bit of a refinement of what was the kind of class of the field.
I wonder what that is. Using less chain or less friction, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's probably they're just learning so much that all these variations are going to be ticking through. But very interesting. It looks great.
That's cool. They're wheeling them out straight away and getting them under racers.
Yes, yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, also coming up on the show this week, we want to talk about Peaty's sealant. So you may well have heard of Peaty's tubeless solution before. It's this stuff and it's got the glitter inside. Now I've had a few people being concerned about this because of the glitter. They're wondering, glitter, it's had a lot of bad press recently, been bad for fishing out. But this stuff is completely biodegradable.
Oh, so it can...
And the glitter itself actually made from bits from a eucalyptus tree.
Oh, nice.
Which is crazy. So check this video out on screen now. This is Tom from Peaty's. He is the mad professor there, kind of like you with Peaty's, telling you a little bit about the solution. And Tom himself actually sent me one of these, which is one of their complete kits. And I love this because firstly, the packaging is completely recyclable. And the packaging is actually key to your setup. So when you open it up on the inside, you get a full selection of what you need to set your bike up tubeless.
Pretty
You've got
cool,
your solution,
you've
got the valves, you've got the tape and all that stuff. And full instructions printed on the box. There's nothing additional in there.
Nice.
Everything you need is great.
It's nice that.
Recycle the whole lot. It's absolutely fantastic they're doing this. And I've got to say as well, something I just noticed with the valves. So two things. Got a valve core remover built into the cap.
Yeah.
And a little touch, because I don't like running the caps.
Yeah.
They've now got black cores. So if you like running with no caps,
please.
No silver cores anymore.
It looks so good.
Great trick, I reckon.
Yeah, made of koala lunch, I guess you could say, but bloody delivering the goods.
Koala lunch. I like it. Nice. We'll have that and go with it.
Also this week we have a new video released from Evil Bikes.
Oh, I love
showing their riders hucking their meat in Utah.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is they're actually running a lot of their kind of enduro bikes with a longer fork. Because the angles are so progressive now, they're basically mini downhill bikes anyway.
They're super tough, those things, as well. And badass.
I just love watching Graham Agassiz ride.
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely sick, isn't he?
The daddy. Like,
so
he's sick.
So it's Kyle Norbraten as well. So he was Coastal Crew, isn't he?
Yes,
So he's rad. And Mike Giese as well.
Yeah, none of them they were all going pretty hard. There's one gap that Graham Agassiz does, just open face helmet, casual as you like, but just unreal. Cool.
Have you seen his bike set up with the twin crowns on it?
I saw a picture of it. It does look cool.
That's a nice looking rig.
Pretty rad.
Hey, what do you guys think of Evil Bikes? Do you think they're like really cool? Let us know in those comments underneath. And next up, you've got to see this latest video from the E13. It's got Reece Potter, lunatic, absolutely shredding. So isn't he from like Queenstown in Australia or somewhere?
I think I'll take it from here. He's from Queenstown, New Zealand. Just absolutely railing everything in sight, hucking like nobody's business.
He's got something wrong with him, this guy.
And all this conversation about Aaron Gwynn's cranks and all this sort of business, he puts any doubt about E13's strength.
Oh, is he just sending it on?
Oh my God. He really, some of these gaps he's doing with the same stuff he was hitting a couple of years ago, which was super gnarly, but now he's doing on his trail bike. And it just looks mega, so smooth. If you go there, you'll realise just how big it is what he's doing. It is gnarly.
Nice. Get involved. We're also going to chuck links to this video and the Evil video in the description underneath so you can watch them in their entirety. Something else a little bit more unusual for us to feature in news on the Dirt Shed Show is WD-40 have a new can out. Of course, we love WD-40 here at GMBN, especially the Smart Straw, which has two little application ways. Trouble is with these older ones, the straw could come off and get lost. So what they've done now is they've come up with one of these bad boys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you can go around corners.
Loop the loop. It's like those periscope guns people have to fire around corners.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And now nothing is safe from WD-40.
I bet you're so glad you tuned into the show this week to hear us talking about Bendy straw, eh?
And some extra news from the weekend. The third round of the World Cup downhill took place in Leogang, Austria. We did a podcast on Monday all about that, so you can watch that on YouTube, or if you prefer to listen, it's up on Apple Podcasts, Spotify and Giese. So myself and Steve Jones go through the whole weekend, all the results, all the injuries, loads of stuff happened before the race. In the race, Rachel Atherton crashed out of the women's race, so finished last. In fact, Tracy Hannah took a win. She's been actually looking really good this year, so great to see her take a win. She's qualified fastest at all 3 rounds. Finally got the win. A couple of best ever results for the German rider Nina Hoffmann and Kate Weatherly, the Kiwi rider, in 3rd place. So some really cool to see some fresh faces on the women's podium. Over in the men, Amaury Pirion hurt his knee, so struggled a little bit. Got 6th place, so good points for Amaury. Loris Vergier, the young French rider, was looking really good. Looked like it was potentially on for maybe a 2nd or 3rd place and washed out in the 2nd to last corner. The track did catch out a few riders, super loose, super fast, as you see at Leogang, and it was really dry as well. Charlie Harrison, great result, 7th place. And Jure Zabiek took 10th place, the Slovenian rider, back from injury last year, 10th, really good. But the winner was Loic Bruni, took it from Greg Minnaar, who I thought looked like he was on for a win, to be fair. So Minnaar is back on form. Troy Brosnan in 3rd, Danny Hart 4th, 2 people that are really fighting out for the overall with Amaury Pirion. Aaron Gwynn back to form also with 5th place, coming off that big crash last week in Fort William. I think that's going to be really good for Aaron Gwynn's confidence. And we've got a few weeks off now, and then it is Andorra. So will we see the return of Aaron Gwynn there? Another great bit of news is Win Masters launching his own privateer fund. So as many races, Win himself has come from the privateer ranks, working themselves, trying to race at the weekends. We all know it's super hard. So Win has opened up this fund. So the best privateer at World Cup downhill rounds and selected endurable series will get a cash prize. The first one went to Nina Hoffmann last week in Fort William, who at the time just got €50 because the fund wasn't up to much. Now it's on about 12,000. So Win has topped that up to €950. And the winner from Leogang was Johannes von Klebsberg, who came 31st in men's elite. So a great result for a privateer racer. And actually Win said on his Instagram when he called him up to give him the award, Johannes was halfway home on the way to work the next day. So pretty impressive. Great to see Win doing that. Actually, it's been supported by a lot of the industry, and Win actually threw in €50 of his own cash to start it off.
Okay, so this week's competition, we're giving away 10 of these bad boys. This is a steady rack. It's a wall mount for your bike.
Yeah, they're so useful. The cool thing about these is they can swivel and pivot.
Yeah, that is ingenious,
if you've just
actually.
got bikes lined up, it's sometimes a bit of argy-bargy.
You can get them in a bit closer, can't you, as
Yeah,
well?
and like scraping pedals and stuff like that. No, super nice. Yeah, so no lifting to remove, and yeah.
You literally wheel the bike on, sits in place, and I think the whole steady rack
dusty.
actually clips up onto the wall as well.
Yeah.
Really nice bit
smart
of design. And they're big enough for most mountain bike tyres, as far as I know, up to a 2.8, which is pretty decent. Just to emphasise, we've got 10 of these bad boys to give away, so you can hook up your bike on the wall at home. The link to the competition is in the description underneath this video, and we'll be announcing the winners in 2 weeks' time on the Dirt Shed Show. Good luck. Okay, so quiz time, and this week I want to know from you guys, what does WD-40 stand for?
Yeah, and while you puzzle that one over, here are this week's fails and bails to get your teeth sunk into. So let's see how we get on.
Yeah, boy.
Ah, you sick!
Send it for the boys! Oh.
Yo, more speed, dog!
Oh, God, I can't watch this stuff anymore.
You just know it's coming.
Far too many people
no,
sending it and getting it wrong. Okay, so the answer for the quiz is it stands for, do you know this?
I think I do.
Okay.
I think it's water displacement, and I don't know what the 40 means.
It's the 40th formula.
40, yeah.
So that's how many it took for them to get to this.
Because I think, and maybe someone can correct me in the comments, it was NASA that made it, because there was too much friction when they were entering or leaving the atmosphere or something, because the water vapour. So they sprayed it on, and I think that's it. I don't know, is that it?
In my
Let me
notes,
know.
my extensive notes here, I have it was designed to prevent corrosion by displacing water.
I don't know. I heard that it was, I don't know, maybe someone, NASA, are you listening? Let us know.
Well, I didn't know that, if that's true.
It might not be true.
Does anyone actually know this? Let us know in those comments to set us straight. Do you know what time it is?
I think so.
This is the time that Neil always hates, but I love it. You ready?
Oh, two.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hacks and bunches, hacks and bunches, hacks and bunches, hacks and bunches. Enough of that. Right. Okay, so we've got some really good entries this week. First week, I'm going to kick you off. Firstly, I'm going to kick you off with Nicholas from Germany.
Ooh.
Key fob.
Yeah, nice.
Made of old jockey cages. How many of those do you smash on rocks every year?
Yeah, no,
They're done?
to be fair. Yeah.
That's a really good use. I think that's wicked.
Yeah, no, I
That
think that's, it's pretty cool. Hack or a bodge though? Do you reckon?
It's a hack because you're kind of using something to make something better.
Yeah. No, fair play.
I think that's cool.
Solid.
Well
Solid.
done. Yep.
So I've
What you
got something that it just kind of is the gift that kept on giving, really. It's from Tom in Brisbane, and he seems to have a bit of piping, which is attached to stem to, which is attached to fork steerer to, which is attached to stem to.
A clamp attached to a clamp attached to a clamp attached to a clamp.
So it's kind of a
long way round
It is
the
a
bike
work
stand.
stand. It is a work stand, undoubtedly. And I mean, to be fair, if you need to work on your bike, fair play to him.
It's
You know.
quite ingenious what
Yeah,
you've
I
done
think
there.
that's pretty cool.
It's ingenious, but it's not quite as good as this. I think this is really good.
Oh.
So what you probably can't see here, this is from James. It basically had a seat post, a 31.6, and it chemically bonded itself into the frame. Couldn't get it out. He's like, how do I get around this? Cut it off and got 27.2 post and jammed it inside.
Sensational.
Job done.
Oh.
That is a bodge and a half.
Oh, that is just, it's such a good bodge. I just love your work.
That is awesome.
Now, the last one we have for this week is Max from Diamond Harbour in New Zealand. And he has, well, we spoke about cages earlier on.
Oh, yeah.
He's got himself in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
He just kind of drilled out, and I guess, look, might have had 1 or 2 attempts to get the right length.
Is that a bit of Meccano?
Yeah, it looks like it. But no, solid, and it'll probably do the job pretty well.
It does. Yeah.
That's
Job done.
nice.
Nicely. All right. Who's it going to be? We've got some pretty solid contenders here. Nicholas, Tom, James and Max, wasn't it?
Honestly, that is so bloody good. The seat post sawn off. It is.
You going for a sawn off seat post?
It is so.
Oh,
good.
give him a ring then. So let's go to James. Congratulations, James. You've got a £100 voucher from Chain Reaction and winging its way to you. Maybe you can buy another seat post.
Yeah, just keep reaming them. Just go more and more. So now it is time for Send of the Week.
Love this bit.
Had some cool submissions. What have you got for us?
We've got an amazing one. First one up is from A-Wire. So he's back again from Jamaica on the 5150 trails. He's had a lot of airtime on the GMBN.
Yeah, in more ways than one.
Yeah. Right, so here we go. Sending a sort of step down. His mate's just
mate, as cool as you like.
having a little sleep there.
Cool as a cucumber.
Nicely landed. Smooth.
Yeah.
That is a send. It looks
Yeah,
cool.
solid.
I think that's pretty decent. Nice work, A-Wire. Good to see you back again. Next one up, this one is sick. This is from Manila South Freeriders from a guy called Jeff. There's a couple of them sending this. It's an army-based bike trail. So I guess they've cut this in the back of their army land.
Yeah, I hope they're allowed to be there.
Yeah, well, who's going to stop them? To be fair. Nice little step down here. First rider in. It looks like it's a bit of a bull ride on the way out, I think, there.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what
I
happened.
don't know what that
there.
noise was, but
I don't know if that was dislocation of the testicular area or maybe his foot touching his shin.
that was pretty good. Though.
Nice and clean. Second
Time's a
rider in.
charm.
Done a Steve Jones.
Looking good. Yeah, did a Steve Jones. Ask Steve Jones about that story. That's an interesting one. That'll make you wince. Hey, that's clean.
Yeah.
That's decent, that.
No, solid work.
It's really cool to see
Decent size,
people
that.
nearly racing bikes and like hitting stuff like that.
Yeah, totally.
Super cool.
Solid.
All right, now this one is a little bit different. Got for an urban one here.
Ooh,
so this
but
is
the
from
old
Calvin
urban free ride.
in Hanover.
Making a
Well,
comeback.
so here he goes. He's absolutely smashing it in towards this flight of stairs. It looks like a double flight of stairs. And oh no, it's a single.
oh, no.
Oh, that must have been like
Nose
bad
in a
for the
ring.
back of the neck. I can feel that one. I reckon you got the wrong platform there, Gavin.
Yeah.
I reckon you should have been on platform 2 for the double flight for that nose in.
Had enough speed for it. Just
definitely.
when she goes, yeah, nice.
But it's always good sending a flight of stairs. Pretty good. Keep those sends coming in, and there'll be Blake, Neil, and Martyn on next week's show. Okay, now it's time for a caption competition. Last week's picture, I think, is the best one we've had for a while. This is Chris Smith over on GMBN, looking quite excited, I think.
Yeah, I never knew his kit was so tight. Maybe he needs to size up.
He really loves riding bikes. So, all right, first caption I saw was from John Leese. He goes, fully charged.
Oh, nice. Next, I got one from Rodney Dunn, who says, it's a riser, not a dropper, which I think is pretty good.
All right, so Andre, in Soviet Russia, we don't need to turn on e-bike. E-bike turns on you.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We've got Carl Horwatt, who says, Chris couldn't believe he'd gone all the way down the trail in his firm setting, which, yeah, again, pretty solid, pretty solid.
Jose Antonio Montero, this is great. He goes, I think the e-bike gave Chris erection.
Finally, we've got Tim Garland.
So bad.
My new e-bike is powered by electricity, which is okay.
That's pretty good. Oh, what's it going to be? It's some good ones. Yeah, I think Tim's is pretty
Tim
good.
Garland did actually make me laugh out loud. It was pretty good, man.
All right, Tim Garland, congratulations. There's a bottle coming your way right now.
Oh.
Okay, so new caption picture right on the screen now. Do your worst for this one. Okay, it's that time of the show where actually you probably need to draw your attention to the fact that there may well be a little button next to you that says subscribe. And if you're one of the people that hasn't already subscribed to GMBN, we'd love you to subscribe because there's loads of free, great content every single day. So click that one and there will be new stuff for you to watch.
Yeah, and if you're enjoying this week's show, you can come and join us on the GMBN Tech channel as well. Maybe a bit more kind of information focused, a bit more technical.
It's the better channel.
A lot of good stuff on there as well.
Yeah, get over there as well and click subscribe.
Now, what is coming up on the channel this week? Well, we have a How to Make Your First Ride Epic with Sam Reynolds, who's an absolute legend. That was real good.
He is a legend, yeah. And we've also got different ways to carry your gear on the bike. So you could be one of those riders that uses a hip pack and water bottle, or you maybe carry everything on the bike enduro style. So you name it, we've got it all.
Sounds good.
Okay, now it is time for Bike Vault, which is always my favourite part of the Dirt Shit Show. Let's get involved. Okay, so first up, we've got this airdrop bike. So it's a nice Edit V2 from Mike in Norway. Do you know what? I'm going all out on this one. If his backpack wasn't there, that'd be super nice straight out.
Get it together.
I know we're looking at the bike, but
the airdrops are cool though. I'm keen.
It's definitely nice. It's on the borderline of
maybe
super nice.
Crop the photo.
Yeah, it's nice anyway. Okay, next up we've got A-Wire. A-Wire again, what do you like, dude? He's
mad at the moment.
I'll tell you what, you've got a lovely bike though. Scott FR10.
Yeah, cool bikes.
That is, do you know what? Come on, let's have a super nice.
Super nice.
It's nearly parked all blue.
Done.
Give it a ring.
Ring.
Awesome. Okay, ooh. Evil Reckoning from Jordan in Ancient Lakes, Washington.
My thighs have gone all clammy. It's pretty nice.
I heard that about you. That for me is a super nice.
I think it's super nice. I love the blue and the orange. It just looks bloody
cranks
good.
at 3 o'clock. Everything about it is good. Well, if I was being picky, you could line up your Maxxis logos.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. So this is Santa Cruz Hightower LT from Jonathan in Colorado.
He's got some Marzo lowers with some Fox Kashima. It's a bit of a mix and match.
Trick. Yeah. Liking that. That's I would say super nice myself.
Super nice?
Yeah. Look how trick that bad boy is.
It's pretty decked out, to be fair.
Yeah, give him a ring. God, that's pretty nice as well. So this one's from Donna.
Yeah.
A trip my local trails in the UK, Aston Hill. Her perfect starter full suspension bike. I agree, that looks like a fantastic little bike. Taking a good picture as well.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Oh, it's definitely nice.
Yeah.
Guys, it lined up the tyre logos. Oh, come on. Just someone off to my own heart. Go on, give her a super nice. Yay. Oh, we've got another person here with a no swimming sign in the background. This is Kyle, Fort William, the Great Glen
Taking
Way.
the Andy triathlon thing pretty seriously.
This is looking good. It's nice. It looks to me that there may be a GMBN bottle on there and a GMBN front mudguard.
Oh, nice.
I feel like almost on principle. Have we given out too many super nices?
Well, the one last one. The next one we're going to be real stringent on. Okay. This one.
3. Okay. Oh, it's pretty nice.
It's quite nice as well, but
Spokes Ross in Prescott Park. That's a Dartmoor bike.
yeah, a lot of Red Hope going on there as well.
That is looking very
Pretty
trick.
tidy.
That is a really nice bike. If only you weren't just in the realm of all the super nices, you might. Unlucky. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on, look at that. That's an awesome
that
shot.
is pretty cool.
Dominic with a Vitus, Indianapolis, Indiana, US.
Magic Mary on the front
Awesome
as well.
picture. Awesome setup.
Nice.
Yeah, super nice.
Super
Straight
nice.
in. Awesome. Great looking half like that. Oh, it's got a dog. Super nice. Come on. Straight out.
The dog is colour matched to the bike.
It is colour-coded dog and bike.
What came first?
That's one of the best ones yet from Plimbridge. Yeah, it's down the road in West Country there. And
I used to have one of these actually. Those very bikes.
You sold one the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, wheeling dealing.
Rianne in Cape Town. Wow, awesome. Sick picture actually. That's really cool. I like the filter you got on there.
I wasn't sure on those orange forks to begin with, but they've really grown on me.
The orange fox forks?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look
They
trick.
look pretty nice.
I had a set of those on my last bike. Really liked them.
Super nice.
Looking good. Well, another one looking pretty good here. So Andreas in Bavaria.
Oh.
Nice. That's a massive old Specialized. What was that? Stumpy.
Yeah.
Custom
is
built.
that the Evo? Or?
It just says custom built. Stumpy. I'm not quite sure on the model. It's definitely nice.
Yeah, nice.
It's nice. Oh, hello.
Bianchi, don't see many
here.
Bianchi
No,
mountain bikes.
They're quite nice bikes actually, by all accounts. I
Nice.
quite
Is
like
it
the Bianchi
Celeste?
blue.
Is it
Celeste blue? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of similar to Giese blue, isn't it?
Kind
Have
of
I
good.
just sworn by saying that? It is nice. It's
That's
definitely
pretty
nice. Oh, and there's a Yeti here. Almost on principle. It should get.
I lost it after these.
It's a Yeti for
Big
Matthew
time.
and Isla Harris. Thank you. Oh God, the bike files are big in this month. So we've got David from William Ho Regional Park. It's a nice. It's a
Nice.
Harrow. Don't see those very often.
Solid
It's a
nice.
2017 model. Oh, and look at this. Jake, QE2, Country Park, Northumberland. On his
part of the
Diamondback
world, yeah.
Apex. Do you know, that's a beautiful picture. That's really nice.
No,
mate.
no bag in this one. You know.
No bag in this one. Oh, and we're out of the bike vault. Awesome little session that was. Don't forget to keep your bike vault pictures coming in.
So now it's time to give a bit of a shout out to what we've got going on in the shop. We've actually got these really cool Camelback aluminium water bottles, which come in 2 sizes, can keep drinks hot or cold. Yeah, super cool.
Whole range of colours, although I think all of the olive green ones are out of stock probably.
Already.
Because Blake has basically got all of them in the back of his Jeep because he's addicted to green. No, jokes aside, they're super cool. And the little size, actually, they do happen to fit in a bottle cage. So if you're doing a weekender or a bike packing trip, quite a cool thing to take. And it's rumoured that the large size, you can nearly fit a whole bottle of gin in.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember where I heard that.
Well,
but,
these academic questions are always
yeah.
fun to know.
But let's have a look at where
Roll
some
over.
of you guys have been wearing our GMBN gear, because it's pretty cool. So this one is from Ben Nevis in Fort William, and this is Mark, owner of a 2017 white T130S, and he's wearing the classic armour green beanie. That's funnily enough, that's Blake's favourite as well. But looking good on you there, so pretty cool. Next up is also from Mark, and he's
got one of them.
same guy, and he's got the
perfect.
armour green flask. And I see you
Nice.
into trials because you've got your Tarty Bikes sticker, and you must like Crank Brothers too. She's got the sticker on both sides. But yeah, looking good. I wish I had the bike for the descent. My calves are paying a price now.
Oh, it's so frustrating when you're walking down an amazing.
Yeah, it's always a way you're like, this is so good.
Oh, this will be so good.
Next up is from Ian on his BMC Speed Fox up in North Yorkshire. I'm 50 years old in September. Entered my first ever mountain bike race, the 3 Days Challenge.
Nice.
Awesome, mate. 3,000 feet of ascending. Great. And you look great in that camo
Yeah,
top as well.
that's
We love seeing you guys wearing our gear. We're going to start putting some of our pictures up. If you've got any better pictures, we'd love to see them. So don't forget to tag yourself and send them in. Cheers, guys. Okay, well, that's the end of this week's Dirt Shed show. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we've got loads of cool content every single day, basically, for you guys. What are you going to throw us to, Henry?
There was actually a really good podcast come out between Neil and Martyn in Fort William. Really good listen, thoroughly recommended.
Yeah, they're pretty easy going on that. It's quite relaxed, I thought.
Yeah, it's nice when you're just driving or something like that, working on your bike.
Might have had a cheeky drink while I do it, I reckon. And actually, I'm going to throw you to your podcast down here. 'Cause
cool,
I thought that was super cool. If you want to know a bit more about Henry and his background in World Cup mechanical stuff, that's super cool with Neil right down there. As always, don't forget to give us a huge thumbs up here at GMBN. Click, share, subscribe, and give us some love. Cheers, guys.